Hi guys, this is AJ Pipe from Flet Marketing. I'm talking big visions. So, what do you see for yourself in the future? What would be the dream? What are you going to do to get there as well? So, my big vision for the next let's go with the year. So, during 2013, I will have published two books. This is quite these are things that have been in the pipeline for a long time, but I think they need to have the big push and get done this year. Now, I've got one book which I'm doing with a friend back in the UK, which I think will be invaluable to working mums. And the other book is obviously my area that I'm in now, which is obviously customer focused marketing. So more about identifying your perfect client and how obviously the world of social media and everything else can obviously be quite cost effective in marketing your business. So those are one thing for my vision this year. We will have bought our bit of land and started building. That's obviously our personal goal, personal aim. But obviously the reason for moving out this way is obviously spend time with my husband's family, my in-laws, but also to give the best life we can to our children. And I think having the freedom to really enjoy where you live is just such a freeing experience. So that needs to be underway this year as well. I think for a long term vision, for a bit further, well, not even a bit further down the line, just, it will happen, just when. I'd love to be able to, you know, make changes. So maybe have to get into politics or something like that. But I'd love to be able to put a different spin on things like education and the health system. And I think my background in childcare and being a health and safety officer made me hate the idea of bubble wrapping kids, bubble wrapping everything, and taking away people's ability to think for themselves. So I think if I could do something, later on down the line, something in politics where I could maybe shift perception of what is normal or right would be quite good. I've also had this long term plan to open a community centre, but in the as a self-sustaining, income making, but giving in the right way community centre, and it will have a business hub in it, and it will have a eco grant attached to it, eco grant charity attached to it, which will be where people can get funding for coming up with new concept, eco-friendly ideas that will help the planet. Because obviously, when it comes to charity, I think that you got to kind of help the biggest people the biggest cause that you can. I don't think there's much bigger than the planet, personally. So that's my little eco warrior bit, and I would love to set up a charity for eco grants to let the geniuses who will save us all you know work in a way that they're not hindered. So those are my big visions, which I'm pretty sure I think you'll all admit are quite big. Don't do things by halves now. So what are your big visions? Don't hold back. If you, even if you think they're sort of ridiculous now or something like that, the more you think about them, the more real they become. The more, I mean, it's things like ask yourself impossible questions, because you know your brain will start coming up with solutions. There's a story about a student who got late to class, and the professor had written an unsolvable equation on the board, but because obviously he missed the beginning, he didn't hear that part, so he wrote the equation down thinking it was just the homework and solved it. Came back and had solved the equation. So, you know, nothing's impossible until it's done. 10-minute mile. You know, exactly. All things are quite possible. So, big visions. What would your big vision be? What would you like to see happen in a year? What would you like to see happen further on? And then start asking yourself the hard questions and see if you can start getting there. So, comments in the box. I want to know yours. So, you know, I want to see what your big vision is. So, we can all work together on it. Catch you later, guys. Bye.